Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is July 2021 horoscope and tarot reading for you. Okay, it's a monthly prediction. So Sag, after a lot of chaos, lot of turmoil in your seventh house, a lot of energy, I think you're finally getting some peace out. But still there's this tiny bit of energy still lingering. But still, I think you'll be feeling a little bit better right now. So, Sagittarius, this month the energy is going to be on 8th, ninth, and 10th house. So, 8th is your shared resources, sex, intimacy. So, that is the small thing that is still lingering in your life. You will still need to deal with that part of energy. You will be dealing with a very significant person. Could be a spouse, could be a ex, could be a very significant energy. Okay, ninth house is about your spirituality, about your belief systems, about your higher education. So there are planets that are entering into your ninth, so you will be feeling a little bit better because it's Leo. So Leo will be a fire sign, so planets entering into Leo will give you a lot of energy where you will feel that again you can be frivolous, you can be impulsive, you can be adventurous, staying out of a lot of mental chaotic energy. You will feel a fresh of breath of, sorry, I always miss this one. Okay, so you'll be getting a little bit positive vibes. Okay, and then 10th house is Virgo for you. So Virgo 10th house planets could be again slowly shifting energies from another person, a business partner, a marital partner. You'll be slowly moving toward your career, okay, at the end of July. So this is a peaceful month compared to June, and it's a better month for everybody. Okay, so the first thing that we have is new moon in Cancer in your 8th house. So this could be some kind of, you could start a business together, you can invest in a profit oriented scheme, or even you can have a great sex with someone during this time. And then July 11th, Mercury enters Cancer in your 8th house, so you could have a lot of communications with people. That will be a very significant person where you will have a lot of discussions about money, about property, about any other insurance, and sex, intimacy. If you're trying to deepen the bond with someone, you could be having a lot of conversations with them. July 15th, Chiron is retrograding in Aries in your 5th house. So Chiron in your 5th house has given you partners where you learned a lot of lessons, and you're still healing from situations. There could be you could be meeting people who could have triggered you in a very, very deep level. Okay, and that is going to continue for another 3 to 4 years, I think. And then July 21, Venus is entering Virgo in your 10th house. So Venus in your 10th house can give you a lot of potential clients, new job opportunities, or even career focus. You could get a promotion, or people can recognize your efforts, your expertise. There could be a lot of recognition for you in your 10th house. And then July 22nd, Sun enters Leo in your 9th house. So this is the time when you can travel again, you can visit new places, you can have fun, you can enjoy. And then full moon in Aquarius in your 3rd house. Okay, so this full moon could be a culmination point in some kind of project. If you've started something in your neighborhood with your siblings, your brothers, some information could come out regarding that also on this full moon in Aquarius for you. And then July 27th, Mercury is entering into Leo in your 9th house. Again, Mercury in Leo will give you a lot of energy to commute, to travel, to learn new things, to learn a new technology. You can join a class, you can even start some academic degree also. It's all going to be good for you. And then July 28th, Jupiter in retrograde in Aquarius, again in your 3rd house. So Jupiter in Aquarius can give you issues with regards to communication. Okay, people can misunderstand you. This is your ruler. Retrograde in Aquarius can give you either positivity with people with related to communication, or delays or misunderstandings. Okay, and then July 29th, Mars is entering into Virgo. So Mars in your 10th house can give you a lot of mojo to work hard, to be ambitious, to be going after things, to do a lot of work. Okay, so it is a good time for you. I think Sag, you're out of the darkness, so this is a good month for you to be bright, cheerful, happy again. Okay, we're going to use the Visionary Tarot here. This is a rare deck, okay, and it's based upon the shaman and about the Amazon forest. Okay, so you would feel a lot of healing plants, wild creatures in this deck. Okay, this is an unconventional deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards from you: the start of the month, the mid-month, and the end of the month prediction for you. And then I'm going to pull 1 card for you from this Keepers of the Light oracle, and I'm going to read the message for you, and for extra messages, extra clarifications, I'm going to use the Rider Waite. Okay, so let's begin. Sag, Sun, Moon and Rising. Sun, Moon and Rising, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. I'm going to pull a card here. First card, how you start the month, July. I'm getting attracted to this card here. Both the cards has to come. Okay, there's 3 of Pentacles here. And the middle of the month is 4 of Pentacles. Okay, 3 and 4 of Pentacles. The end of the month for you. This card came out. The Fool. Wow, beautiful. I think you're going to work hard. Maybe there could be people for you to collaborate. If you're looking for a business partner, if you're looking for someone to collaborate, I think you'll be attracting them in this month. Okay, you'll be working hard together to earn money. Okay, maybe things could go in a very snail pace for you. Okay, you could be there could be people that are working hard. Maybe you're being in this group for a long time. Maybe you do not get rewards, or you're getting underpaid, or you think that you're not getting recognition in a group situation, because there are workers here, okay, trying to work in a field here. There's 3 pentacles there. There is a snail here, and there's the cap is like a mushroom. Okay, so I think maybe you are like one of the regular workers in a company or in a organization, and you have been you're like, you are not getting the recognition you need, or you may get a collaborative partner. That's what I'm getting, a collaborative partner in this month. The mid-month is 4 of Pentacles, so you need to save money. You do not spend too much money, and with the 4 mushrooms here and 4 pentacles on a big banyan tree, I think this is a big banyan tree. So if you've been working in a big organization and you're getting paid, okay, try to save your money. And also there could be people that could help you out to grow, to expand your knowledge, to expand your earning potential. There could be people who could be helping you out to earn money with different clients. They could be introducing you with new friends or new groups or new clients, and you could be getting a lot of work during this month. At the end of the month, you're going to be the Fool. So the Fool is about starting new, starting a lot of being carefree, being adventurous. With Sun entering into Leo and a lot of planets entering into Leo, I think you finally be like a free-spirited person. You'll have the energy to focus on traveling, to learning new things, to having fun, partying. All those things can happen for you. And that could be with the 9,000 focus. Your belief systems can change. Whatever there's mushrooms in this man's head, in his hand. Okay, so whatever you're learning, you could be incorporating. You'll be learning a skill. You could be even joining a class to expand your knowledge. Okay, I feel it's a knowledge reading. Okay, if there's anything else, we'll just clarify. If I'm getting any other messages for you, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon and Rising. So 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, work, save your money, be abundant, be self-confident, improve your money, bank balance also. Okay, good time for you to do that. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, so if you have family issues or family problems, do not try to, the Hangman, let go of it. Do not try to stay away from family problems, stay away from family issues. Do not argue with people, argue with your brothers, sisters, or someone, or even your spouse if you're having issues. Okay, try to hold back. Okay, do not expose too much of yourself or get into problems. The Fool card here, 5 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the World reversed, one more on the Fool, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, So if there are people, if you're having issues with money, issues with settling down your debts, okay, if there are people that are asking for your time, for your energy, for your money, if they're asking you to pay them or even help them out, try to be cautious, save money, especially with respect to your brothers, sisters, family members, okay. So try to stay away from them, okay. They could be arguing you about money, okay. And if you're trying to start, if you have these issues, maybe you need to save money, and you could have a new potential. The Ace of Pentacles could be about a new career opportunity at the end of the month, or even a promotion at the end of the month for you, okay. But with every planet entering into your 10th house in the later month, at the end of July, I think you will be starting something new. Maybe you could be saving money to start a new business. You could be getting a loan to start something new too, okay. It's a good energy for you. There's no love here, okay. So I'm sorry. It's a very it's a monthly horoscope, so it could cover, sometimes it can cover whatever is very important for you. With the 9th, 8th, 9th and 10th, I think it's all about money, people asking for money, starting a business or putting money in a business, getting a loan. All those tips are important for you. This charity, yes. See, with the 6 of Pentacles here, definitely connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Prayer and contemplation, okay. Charity here, okay. So definitely, if you want money to start a business, if people are asking you for money, be cautious of it, okay. You can be generous, but do not strain yourself, overwork yourself to pay to people, okay. Maybe there are people that are constantly asking for money. Definitely, Sagittarius, with the 8th house in focus, it could be your parents, it could be your spouse. Maybe you're overworking, you're not happy with the work situation, okay. But later on, there could be arguments regarding money in the later months, okay. Try to focus on that and save money as much as you can in the mid-month, so that you can avoid these problems at the end of the month. I hope this reading resonated with you, Sagittarius. Have a good July 2021. Thank you.